Hello, hello, and welcome back to Rogue Tower. Well, I'm back, and welcome to Rogue Tower. It's a sort of a roguelike tower defense game with a massive sort of upgrade system, and I've kind of become addicted to it. I actually wasn't intending to record this, but I found it was quite an interesting little run. So I only started halfway through, but you'll see we may have the shortest path I've ever seen in the game. We've got a little spiral over here that's only about, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks long. And that just gave us an achievement because now we've completely closed the path. And what's going to happen is they're never going to stop. Normally you get a sort of a break between turns. Yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. It's going to be continuous. They're going to keep coming, and they're going to keep coming. And this was a round I was intending to do like a obelisk and lookout tower only. So we'll see how that goes. It might work pretty well with this. We'll see how it goes. So the obelisk does awesome cool little death ray laser beams. And the lookout boosts damage to units that it spots. You can see a little marking target thing on there. So they combine pretty well. Well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And you see, we're getting our picks for our next cards, but the enemy wave just keeps coming. Just keeps coming. It's definitely the shortest path I've ever seen. If you've seen a longer one, let me know. But like, it's kind of crazy. So we put another obelisk in there. We are going to have to do something about our mana soon. And getting the priorities right is probably a good call. I like that spot there because it can get both the start and the end of the path. So, yeah. I don't know, I love this game. It's surprisingly addictive for what it is, but it's got like a fairly in-depth sort of damage system. You've got poison, flame, bleed, freeze damage. And then every tower gets a bunch of different upgrades. And you can go in there and you can sort of, as you progress, you get XP, which you can use to unlock more cards. I've basically unlocked everything now. And this is the single defense. There's also double and triple. That means you get 2 or 3 paths immediately. So this is just single defense. Since recording, I have actually finished single and double. I'm trying to do triple. So this is earlier in my gameplay. So you can see the obelisk is just sort of eats the tiny units. And we just raking in the cash with that. We're going to need it because you can see the obelisk costs quite a lot. And how it works is the more of each building you get, the more expensive that building gets. So it's intended to make so you don't just use one tower type, but you get achievements for doing certain combos. You do get sometimes this thing where you got to wait a long time for some units to get through, so a little fast forward button might be useful. But it also gets like extremely intense, like at the end of the game, so you definitely don't want to fast forward then. Let's boost our obelisk with a crit. Crits are really powerful. Doing double damage is always a nice thing. So you can see I've set it up to sort of target these armored units. So you can see the bars above the units. You've got a little green, we've got the little whitey yellow sort of green thing there. That's your armor, and then you've got a grey one for shield. And you do certain damages with your different things based on their levels in that. So I might skip through some of this because there's going to be a a bit of a process. Okay, level 16. Now I've got this obelisk down here and a lookout tower. I'm just trying to figure out a good spot for it that's in range of the edges of the obelisk there. We'll just set this one to marked because we really want to make use of those marked units because they do such a bonus. Like they add their damage to the towers that attack that unit, so really powerful. So I just noticed my mana is actually getting really low. So we've got these mana siphons which give you 1 mana per building next to the little green, the little blue mana crystals. And that you'll see like boosts our mana per second. But these obelisks like chow down mana, especially when they're doing the sustained burst. We are maintaining for now, but you see when the second tower engages, that mana just sort of goes down. You see mana use is 2 per shot and is firing at 360 rounds per minute, so that's a lot of mana. It also goes up the level of your tower, so yeah. Obelisks do 1 damage in addition for every second they train on a target. We actually are getting a lot of that, like you see this, so that might be good for these stronger units, especially later in the game. You get like super strong. Yeah, that mana is getting too low. So we're going to put in these mana banks. They'll give you more mana per second and then also increase the pool of your mana. Because you also get that perk that gives you more mana based on the total amount you have per second. So yeah, as for my channel, I know I've been away for a long time. Had a lot of pretty terrible stuff been happening, so I've been doing my own thing, just trying to survive, you know. But I'll be now ramping up my stuff, starting to make more videos, starting to stream again, and putting more stuff out there. So sorry to anyone who's missed me. I appreciate you, and more stuff coming soon. So have you heard that study where people who play Tetris when they're having like trauma and stuff can actually have like reduced bad memories and like trauma responses and stuff? So yeah, Rogue Tower has kind of been that for me in the last couple of months. So I've enjoyed it. It's been good. Kind of mindless, but just tons of playing. If you'd like to have more of me playing Rogue Tower or anything specific, like achievement runs for this game or any other games or more art stuff, because I definitely want to do more of that coming up, more Blender, more stuff. I've got a project lined up in the way, but let me know if you've got specific ideas what you want to see. Let's get back into the rest of this run. Cool. Okay, now we've got Robo Oogie, the second boss. Is he the second boss? Third boss. He's the third boss. This Oogie is Zombie Oogie and then Robo Oogie. And the priorities aren't targeting him continuously, which is fine, because we've got a lot of other things that we can't worry about. And he's gone. Nice. I love all these death lasers. They're beautiful. That's how I can actually get the little starting ones. So that's a perfect position. Let's get our boss money. Boost our shield damage. We're getting a lot of shielded units now, so it's great. We've got tons of mana. It seems fine. Let's level up some of these things. We've got the money for now. Definitely want the ones at the end to be strong. These ones that launch the little missiles. Fire the missiles! They get really annoying if you kill them, like, at the end with a path, like, because those missiles are so fast. Yeah, we don't want to get any more towers, so let's get bleeding. Pew 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 pew. I love how they've done the music in this, that it sort of like escalates with the intensity of the battle. Yeah, more damage to bleeding units. It's good. So how many turrets do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 obelisks so far. Like we could get more, but then our mana will get eaten up. So until we get more mana, they seem to be holding out though. Like they don't get beyond like halfway. Can probably put in some more lookout towers. Like the upgrades are getting really expensive on these. Cool, yeah, that's going alright. Pew pew pew. Freaking laser beams, man.
I have one simple request, and that is frickin' laser beams.
It really changes the intensity of the game when it's like this continuous thing. You don't get like a breather between levels. Level 38. It's not bad at all. The extra crit damage, beautiful. I'll put a lookout on this corner because that's kind of uncovered by anything now. Let's go for most armor, most shields, because we're getting quite a lot of those coming through that corner now. That sound of just like gold pouring from the skies. It's great. Poison damage sounds pretty good. Extra range. Ooh. Let's get poison. Like we've kind of got these set up for the ranges of the lookouts. So poison is great because each of the damage over time things stops units from regenerating health and stuff. So you really want to keep them with stacks of damage over time on them. DOT. Dots. Fire the missiles! Oh shit. Mana. Mana banks. We need more. We need lots. Lots. More. 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 Shit. As long as they don't get through. Ooh, they're getting far. More mana. More mana. More mana. More mana. Oh no. Level up some of these end towers maybe. 168 mana per second and we were still dropping. Well, that was close. Yeah, more damage over time. Let's get some more mana. 2000 mana pool, 172 per second. Surely that's enough, right? Seems good. They are getting quite far now, getting around the corner. Let's boost the damages on these. They're not quite as leveled up as the beginning towers. Boosting our lookouts is good because they don't cost mana. Looking good, looking good. We're getting the portals. You see these little slow dudes. They can be quite annoying. Let's boost the end turrets over here because I'm worried things will get through and see it's only level 6 and level 17 there. Pew pew, pew pew pew. They got far there, but it's okay. Eviscerate is pretty great. Extra crit chance against bleeding enemies. Bonus damage versus shields. You're getting a lot of shielded units now. That's quite a lot of enemies. They seem to be getting quite far down there. Level 20. Ooh, damn, they're getting far. Oh shit, the mana. We need more. We've got so many turrets going now that our mana is just not dealing with it. Okay. Frick. Ah, no! No! We didn't keep up with the mana production, and yeah. But look at that. 41 levels, lots of damage just with our obelisks. Didn't quite make that challenge, but it was pretty fun, interesting little map. And we really screwed the pooch there with the mana. Unfortunately, because of the layout of the map we had, we didn't really have many blue crystals, mana crystals, and I think that really made us lose out there because, yeah. Also, I didn't pay attention to the mana at all the times. Yeah, oh well. Super fun game. I hope you enjoyed. And come back for some more stuff sometime. Goodbye.